What would you do if your parents made your birthday feel like a burden rather than a blessing? In today's story, the protagonist's choice is a masterclass in how to reclaim her worth. From the moment Alara was born, her parents saw her Christmas Day birthday not as a double celebration, but as a double inconvenience. Most people would find a way to make it special, perhaps a birthday morning and a Christmas afternoon, much like her friend's boyfriend experienced, and that would have been perfectly acceptable to Alara. But her parents, with their peculiar brand of logic, deemed it greedy to have two celebrations on one day. This forced Alara into an impossible choice: either participate in the grand family Christmas festivities, completely ignoring her birthday, or have her birthday on Boxing Day, a day when she was utterly excluded from all Christmas cheer. If she chose her birthday, she was forbidden from helping with the Christmas tree, receiving presents, or even enjoying the chocolates everyone else indulged in. And if she chose Christmas, not a single happy birthday would pass anyone's lips. The sting was even sharper because, being out of school for the holidays, she never even got birthday wishes from her friends. The cruelty didn't end there. Her parents would manipulate her choices, telling extended family she didn't want Christmas if she picked her birthday, or that she didn't want her birthday if she chose Christmas, effectively ensuring she never received recognition for both occasions from anyone. This twisted tradition turned her childhood holidays into an absolute hell, tainting any joy the season might have brought. Her first Christmas and birthday spent away from home, free from their control, felt like the best day of her life. Why would anyone do that to their kid? As Swordmum, a top commenter, so aptly put it, the actions of Alara's parents defied all understanding. Their affluence, a comfortable top 1% income, only made their stinginess more perplexing. It wasn't about money, it was about control and a complete disregard for her feelings. This reveals her parents' greatest fatal flaw, their ingrained selfishness, which ultimately sealed their fate with Alara. Years passed, but the bitterness lingered, a constant low hum beneath the surface. Then came the COVID-19 pandemic, forcing families to adapt. As Christmas approached, Alara's family began discussing a Zoom call. It was then, during one of these calls, that her mother, Clara, uttered the familiar, infuriating words, "Well, I guess Alara gets to choose to be part of the Christmas call, or we call her on Boxing Day for her birthday." Something inside Alara snapped. All the suppressed anger, the years of feeling unheard and unloved on what should have been her special day, erupted. Her face flushed, her jaw clenched, and before she could even process it, the words burst out of her lips, raw and unfiltered: "You're an asshole. You ruined my childhood." The silence that followed was deafening, a stark contrast to the usual festive chatter. Clara's eyes widened, a mixture of shock and indignation, while Alara's father, Robert, sat frozen, his smile slowly fading. Alara's brothers, Liam and Owen, who had always enjoyed their separate birthday and Christmas celebrations, immediately jumped to their parents' defense, calling her selfish. Even her Aunt Carol, who had passively witnessed this charade for years, chimed in, suggesting Alara needed to apologize. "Your family sucks. They really suck. Why talk to them still?" Tranvilla's comment perfectly captured the sentiment. Liam and Owen, with their separate celebrations, were indeed hypocrites, and Aunt Carol's opinion was worthless, given her complicity in the whole shit show. Alara felt a momentary pang of guilt. It was Christmas, after all. But then the thought, pointedly shared by Foible Schmoible, pierced through. Not if you choose it's your birthday. Apparently, she had said what needed to be said. She decided to stick to her guns. The outpouring of support she received after sharing her story online was overwhelming. It was a vindication she hadn't known she desperately needed. Her best friend, Sarah, surprised her with a Nintendo Switch, and they celebrated with a gaming competition and KFC leftovers. The birthday and Christmas wishes from strangers, so many of them, filled her with a warmth she had rarely felt on those days. The core lesson of this story is that true family support transcends obligation. It's about genuine love and understanding. What do you think is the most important thing parents can give their children?